A guy who is discerning the priesthood might be asking the question, what makes the diocesan priest so unique as opposed to a Franciscan or a Dominican or another member of another religious order who embraces a certain charism, like working with the poor or teaching? So what makes the diocesan priest so unique? And there's been a lot of ink and pages dedicated to describing the uniqueness of diocesan spirituality. But one thing that is a common understanding amongst people who are considering this is that the diocesan priest is a person who is called and has a desire to serve the people in his own home diocese, in his own backyard, as it were. You know, there are people who are called to go on mission, to go abroad, and to evangelize the peoples in foreign lands, etc. But when it comes to embracing the mission of serving a people of a particular diocese, what better person would there be than someone who knows the language, knows the culture, knows the rhythm of life, knows, he's kind of like a one of us sort of a guy. What better person to serve those particular people than someone like that? I know for myself, one of the things that put the diocesan priesthood on the map for me was talking to a seminarian. This is before I entered the seminary, speaking with a seminarian who I discovered was a baseball player, and our teams used to face each other growing up. We were actually kind of rival teams, and we had a laugh about that later on. So that one experience made me wonder and say, wow, so God can call someone to the priesthood who grew up in my own backyard, so to speak. So on this day, the presentation of our Lord, Sunday, also known as World Consecration, Day of Consecrated Peoples, maybe ask the Lord, if you're considering the priesthood, if you are called to consecrate yourself to Him in His service as a diocesan priest. In other words, someone who is called to serve the people in his own hometown.